1. Now the Lord appeared to Abraham by the oaks of Mamre, as he sat at the door of his tent in the heat of the day. He lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, 3 men stood a little distance from him. He ran from the tent door to meet them and bowed himself to the ground and said, My Lord, if now I have found favor in your sight, do not pass by your servant, I beg you. 4. Let a little water be brought, and you may wash your feet and recline and rest yourselves under the tree, and I will bring a morsel of bread to refresh and sustain your hearts before you go on further. For that is why you have come to your servant. And they replied, Do as you have said. Now I'm just going to abbreviate some of this. Abraham went out and had a guy slaughter a calf to butcher. They took curds and milk and made a dinner for these guys. And they sat down and ate. And then it says here in verse 10, they started talking about Sarah. And it says, The Lord said, verse 10, The Lord said, I will surely return to you when the season comes round. And behold, Sarah your wife will have a son. So this is a story where Sarah and Abraham get told they're going to have a kid, even though they're way over age. And Sarah laughed. And anyway, they're addressing in here, and the Lord asked Abraham. And it goes on down, Why did Sarah laugh, saying, Shall I really bear a child when I am so old? In verse 14, Is there anything too hard or too wonderful for the Lord? At the appointed time, when the season for her delivery comes round, I will return to you, and Sarah shall have borne a son. But this is the story of that. The 3 men came. Okay? Now it gets even interesting. The men rose up, verse 16, from there, and faced towards Sodom, and Abraham went with them to bring on the way. And the Lord said, Shall I hide from Abraham, my friend and servant, what I am going to do? Since Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed through him, and shall bless themselves by him. Anyway, he goes to talking to Abraham about all this. Verse 20, I'll skip down to 20. And the Lord said, Because the shriek of the sins of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and their sin is exceedingly grievous, I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether as vilely and wickedly as the cry of it which has come to me, and if not, I will know. And all of a sudden, this afternoon, out of the middle of nowhere, I knew who'd been standing in front of me in this repeating dream. Just like they came to Abraham, in reality, I've been seeing this dream for 3 times, if not 4. And last night they were angry at me. I fully expect for the dream to show up again. But now I know how to answer. I will put you up. And then you carry on to where you're going. And if it doesn't, at least I have the understanding that just as they're come down to look, something's coming down to look. Because they kept saying, asking me, where can I stay? Where can I stay? Every time in the dream, where can I stay? And I'd tell them this and this and that and recommend everything. But last night, this one guy got mad at me. I mean, in my face. Now I understand what he was really saying. I need a place to stay for a short time, not a long time. And they're here to see something because there's 3 of them. And now I understand this. Now I know why they look like duck hunters, because they're wearing camouflage. Does that make any sense?
Yes, yes.
And that's what I'm saying. I can't explain it better than that. I just know it's a very vivid dream. And I've had it at least 3 times, if not 4. And it's so bizarre because it plays the same way every time. It's the same scene, same everything. And I don't have that kind of stuff. So this is God saying, pay attention to me. But I was supposed to speak that tonight because it goes to times and seasons concerning the house of my people. Because also, I've had 2 dreams earlier this week.